Welcome back to New Day. This is a great time to update your furniture with beautiful collections from Bassett Furniture at great prices too as you get ready for guests and the new year. With more on their huge Black Friday sale, please welcome back from Bassett Furniture at Southcenter in Tukwila, Todd Copitzky. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been spectacular.
I'm very comfortable here.
You got back from Disney really fast.
Yes, I got back from Disney, had a busy weekend, and now it's just we're shooting toward Thanksgiving. All I see is pecan pie in my feature. That's my focus. I'm going to need a bigger chair by Friday. Let's talk about accent chairs. And one of the things that I love about your store is that you set up these vignettes all over the place so you can kind of envision new ways of arranging furniture and using these things. But how do you see accent chairs and their function?
Well, I think an important thing is accent chairs are really kind of the jewelry of your room. A lot of time we think about, hey, we come in a room, oh, I want to change my room. Sometimes you need to change the whole room. Sometimes you don't. Maybe you just need to bring in a great accent chair that's got some pop, throw some coordinating pillows out on the sectional or sofa, and you'll be amazed at the transition that will happen visually in your room.
One of the things that's cool to see is that the chairs sometimes are stationary, but sometimes they swivel, which is cool because maybe you want to go this way and watch the TV or spin around that way and make a little conversation area. So it's good to come in and just ask about all of these different options.
Right. And a couple times ago we did some recliners and some of the swivels. Today we kind of focused just on stationary accent chairs, but once again, some of these will also have swivel options to them. So
let's start over there.
I brought in a couple different chairs with us just to kind of show when you're choosing a chair, you want to keep in mind style, which includes how it looks and scale, and then you want to keep in mind quality. Because if you don't buy a quality piece, it doesn't matter how cute the chair is. In about a year,
you're going to be mad.
You're going to be mad. So you want to make sure that it's going to have that quality to it as well, so that you get the longevity out of it.
Well, do you want to talk about the cutout then first? And
no, let's come to that. We'll talk about style real quick.
Style first.
The chair that we have over here, this is just a beautiful take on a traditional wingback chair. They've modernized it by making it a little simpler, giving it a little bit more straight lines. We've put it in a beautiful performance velvet that really is just great for everyday life, but has a wonderfully soft and comfortable hand to it.
It does feel good, and the detailing is so pretty.
Blues are in right now like crazy, and then we added some nail head trim to it just to give it a little bit of bling to make it pop in a room. And
you can help us, the designers can help us. Maybe you don't even think something like this will go in a room, but there may be a color that's just, a great accent color you haven't thought of.
Some people have a great eye for design. Some people don't. If you don't, that's okay. When you come in, simply ask for a designer and they'll come in and give you a hand. Most stores will have somebody that can at least give you some professional advice on what you're trying to do and coordinate and put it together. But we have designers on staff that help you whether you're doing one room, a whole house, or just adding a chair to your setting.
In a beautiful design center. This chair that I'm sitting in is quite comfortable, and it's the right size for me. Sometimes wingbacks are too big.
This is the Lily, totally different scale-wise from what we looked at with the Fleming, but it's got beautiful curves to it. Once again, this is a traditional look or style that we've taken and really modernized it or contemporized it by bringing in a nice dark finish. We put a kind of a nice tone-on-tone geometric fabric onto it. But I could just as easily put a floral on this and made it go a totally different direction. So once again, a nice statement chair that gives you a lot of wow when you come walking into the room.
This one's a great chair as well.
The Henson, this is just all about comfort. This is like bring a book. Okay, it's got a down-filled back. It's a large-scale chair. What I like though is, with this and the Fleming, is they're large-scale chairs, but they have nice flat sides. And with this nice scoop arm, it gives it some detail and attention to detail that I love. But it's also not taking up a huge footprint. That's important because not all rooms can take a giant chair.
That's a good sized chair as well.
Yes, this is the Latson leather chair, and this is kind of your timeless chair. It's a beautiful leather track arm, fits almost anywhere. What I love though is it's a beautiful leather that's real leather. You can do this in any color of leather that you want, any fabric that you want. But what I like about leather is leather really breaks in. And when it breaks in, it just gets better and better and better. Also, we as Americans tend to, when we look at leather, often we want, well, I want perfect leather. Well, that's called plastic.
Yeah.
If you want that, get a vinyl chair, and you'll be happy with it for about a year.
Otherwise, you got to deal with that. Okay, we need to cover some things in the time we have left. So we've talked about the design center. There's 30-day delivery, which is important to know. Let's talk about the construction real quick.
Quality is critical. You want a good hardwood construction frame. As you see with this cutout that we have here, this is a 7-ply cross-laminated hardwood. What it means is it's going to be durable. If you want to know if a chair is made well, go up and lift it up. If it's super light and you can move it easy and think, wow, this is great, I can move it all over my room, that's not a good sign. You want it to have some heft. So a nice thick frame, that's a 7-ply. Your good guys out there are going to have a 5-ply. What you want to watch out for is the guys who have a 1/2-inch or a 1/2-inch pine frame. They're just not built to be durable. Right. You want to make sure foam, and foam. Most people think foam is the same. You want a good Qualix, high resilient foam. Bassett has a lifetime guarantee on their frame and on their foam, so you're never going to have that foam cushion that's going to collapse on
sag.
you. It's going to be resilient and hold up for a long time.
So let's talk about the sale.
If you want an accent chair, there is not a better time on the planet to come in and see us. We're 30% off store-wide, but we are half off, and we're never half off.
Yeah.
We are half off all accent chairs with an additional purchase of $1,500 or more. Plus, we've got a bunch of half off specials. We've got, you know, the chairs I just talked about. We've got some bedroom sets, the Woodhaven, the Adele. It just goes on and on. So there are some unbelievable values that in 17 years with the company I have never seen before. So come and take advantage of it. And you have 3 years
no interest on purchases of $4,000 or more. Which is amazing.
Which is huge, because what most people don't realize is most places offer you a sale or long-term financing. Bassett's giving you an unbelievable sale plus the financing to go with it.
Woo! All right. Thank you, Todd. Much appreciated. For more information about Bassett Furniture and to check out their many collections, please visit their website, BassettFurniture.com. The links are on our webpage as well. And go in the store and have fun. It's just beautiful there. Up next, get the 411 on the newest smartphones available and the big upcoming sales on those as well after this.